Hey, good morning, Trondium friends, and welcome to this week's episode of Patio Ponderings. Thanks for joining me on this sunny but chilly day. I'm glad you're here. And my patio today is just outside the church door that has the keypad on it. And the code to this keypad is a secret. It's only given to a certain amount of people, and there's a purpose in that. And the purpose is, of course, security for the church building. And that's what we're going to talk about today, is secrets, particularly a secret that we sometimes call the messianic secret. So let's explore what that is a little bit. So on Sunday, we heard a story from the Gospel of Matthew in chapter 16, in which Jesus takes his disciples on a field trip to a city called Caesarea Philippi. And there they have a discussion about Jesus' identity. Who are people saying that I am? Jesus asks. And then he asks the big question, who do you say that I am? And right away, the disciple Peter pops up and he says this. He says, you are the Christ, you are the Son of the living God. Jesus proclaims this to be a divine revelation given to Peter. And then after the conversation around that, in which Jesus says, yes, he is indeed the Christ, he says this, and this is in verse 20 of chapter 16 in Matthew. Then he ordered the disciples not to tell anybody. Don't tell. Keep it a secret. So what's up with that? Why a secret? And this isn't the only place that we encounter this, where Jesus asks people not to tell something. We find it most frequently in the Gospel of Mark. And it happens after people have been healed of something. He says, don't tell. He asks this when he's explained a parable and explored the meaning of something. He says, don't tell. And like this, where he's revealed his identity to people, he says, don't tell. And people have been pondering this for as many years as these words have been written. So what might be the purpose to this secret? I don't know that we've ever come to a definitive answer on that, but there's been quite a few theories out there. So let's look at just a few. I think one of the most prevalent theories out there is that it has to do with timing and the timing of Jesus' work and mission. Jesus has a mission to fulfill on earth, and it needs to completely unfold. And so he wants to control the information and control what's happening so that that can happen. And not just the timing then, but also the response. Because so much of what Jesus is saying and doing is controversial, and it is subversive, and it's radical, and it incites anger. Anger particularly among the Jewish religious leaders, not to mention the government leaders. So I think that's maybe the prevalent theory. Some other thoughts might be how we hear things versus experience things. Does Jesus not just want people to hear the good news or hear what these secrets reveal? Does he rather want people to experience what they reveal? It's different to hear that Jesus is the Christ, the Messiah, rather than to experience him as such. So that could be part of it. Another explanation, and I kind of like this one myself, is it reverse psychology? Does Jesus tell people not to tell, to keep a secret, because Jesus knows that we as humans, when we know we're not supposed to tell something, boy, we love to dish and we love to spill the beans all the more. Maybe that's a greater assurance that the good news will be told far and wide. And maybe it's context related. Maybe there's different reasons depending on what the exact situation is. Like I said, all kinds of people, scholars and leaders have been pondering this secret business of Jesus for millennia, and I'm pondering it too. I'm wondering what you think. Why do you think Jesus wanted to keep some of these things a secret, even his own identity? I'd love to hear what you have to say. Blessings on your day. Stay warm. I'll see you on Sunday. Bye.